Hi! Today I'm gonna do a shoeless tag video. I've actually seen lots of shoe related videos on YouTube and I really enjoy them because obviously I love shoes. So when you have shoeless, looking at other people having shoes is kind of, I guess, like porn. But yeah, so I'm gonna do something similar and I hope you guys like it, and let's get started. So for my everyday go-to shoes, there are two pairs of shoes that I generally kind of gravitate towards. One is more work appropriate and the other's more casual. The work appropriate shoes would be these Prada Loafers. I've actually had them for over 6 years. I bought them when I first went to New York and I really love them. They have lasted me quite a while. The leather still looks intact except for, I guess, a little bit of scuff mark and some blistering along the seams, but the Saffiano leather still looks quite new, I guess. The other shoes that I wear to work, I guess, more for like casual Fridays and during the weekends or after work would be the Tom's Espadrilles. So I have a lot of Tom Espadrilles, but my favorite is this one in neoprene. So the reason I like this is because it's more weather appropriate. As you know, Hong Kong rains a lot and it's just not fun if you have to like walk out and then these shoes that you've bought are damaged. So neoprene is actually really good because they actually dry quick and they don't make your feet stink. Current shoe list. There are actually two that you will have seen all over social media. They are the current most popular shoes at the moment and I've been lusting for them for a while. One of the shoes that I'm lusting for, I've actually tried and wasn't sure if it was right for me, and the other one I opted not buying because I didn't find the color that I wanted. But anyway, I'll tell you what they are. The first one is the Gucci horsebit slippers, the one with the hair at the back. Yeah, I know everyone says it's so ugly, but I'm not sure. I'm sort of like, I can understand why people think it's ugly, but at the same time, I still think they're so like chic. Anyway, I've actually tried the Gucci horsebit slippers back when I was in Taiwan, and I wasn't sure about it because I felt like my feet were constantly slipping out of the slippers. The salespeople kept telling me that, you know, as you wear it longer, your feet kind of mold into the shoes and it won't be as slippery afterwards. I'm not quite sure. They didn't feel like really comfortable. And I'm also really worried because there are lots of puddles in Hong Kong and it's very like wet generally, so I might damage the shoes. But I'm still like lusting over it because every time I see it on Instagram I just think like, oh, I should have bought it, I should have bought it, I think I'm gonna buy it, I'm not sure. The other shoe is the Chanel Slingbacks. I was actually looking for the beige and black that everybody has, but I couldn't find them because they're basically sold out all over the world. But my sales assistant actually offered me the blue tweed and black fabric. I wasn't quite sure what size I am because when I'm wearing Chanel shoes, I generally gravitate towards 38, but then when I tried on the 38, I felt it was too loose and I said I wouldn't want to buy it until I could try the 37, and they didn't have the 37 at a particular store, so I had to go to another store, and when I went to the other store they didn't have a 38, so it was just really hard to do a comparison. But then finally when I went to the store where I bought this other shoes instead, I tried on, I think they only again had the 38, and I felt like it was quite uncomfortable near the toe area because my toes were kind of like hanging loose and it wasn't really like sticking to my skin, so I just thought it was a little uncomfortable and that's why I ended up not buying it. The oldest pair of shoes that I own are these Louboutin Pumps. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but they're very similar to the new Simple Pump with the platform at the bottom. I'm not sure if they came out in 2007 or 2008, but they were in vogue for the Sex and the City movie spread. And the reason I love these shoes is because they're quite significant. They were my very first pair of Louboutins. Yeah, and they're still in relatively good condition. Obviously, they're a little bit of wear and tear. I sometimes still wear them if I need navy heels because they are actually the only pair of navy heels that I own. My favorite boots are the Chanel. Again, I don't really know the model name of these, but just to show you a close-up, they are, I guess, rider boots. They have this beautiful lace up and a flap that kind of closes right here. They are a little bit difficult to put on and take off, but they are gorgeous. They're perfect for going to Europe, not so much in Asia, because certain parts of Asia you have to take off your shoes when you enter the restaurant. So they are so chic and I love them. Basically, when I saw them in Milan, I think 2 years ago, they were the only pair left, and the sales assistant said to me, if you don't get it, the lady next to you will. So of course I had to get it. I had no choice, but obviously I don't regret it. I love these shoes so much, and I wish they would come out with similar shoes this season, but no, I'll just have to wait until like 3-4 seasons later. Favorite trainers, runners, depends where you're from. They are the Adidas Ultra Boost in black. I love these shoes. These are actually my second pair, and I don't want to wear these because I'm so afraid that if I break into them and wear them out and get them dirty, I won't be able to buy another pair. I had to get these from I guess the US. My cousin got them for me because I couldn't find them anywhere else in the world. I tried Japan, I guess Europe, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and yeah, they were nowhere to be found in Asia. And I remember when I was in Taiwan, to actually get these, you had to line up outside this shopping mall at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the line wrapped around the building. So that's not happening. But yeah, these are so comfortable. They are the best. The moment you put them on, you just feel like running. And when you are running, you feel lightweight. So they're the best shoes. Oh, love them so much. The most beautiful shoes I own, oh my god. Feast your eyes on these beautiful, beautiful shoes. The first time I saw it, I told myself, I have to buy it. I don't care how much it costs, I need them. So I saw them in Hong Kong originally, and I think they came in the blue and the pink glitter, and I couldn't decide because blue is kind of my favorite color, so I naturally gravitate towards the blue, but the pink glitter is so mesmerizing. I couldn't take my eyes off of it, so it was a little bit of a difficult decision, but I ended up going with the pink. I've always wanted to own a pair of Strass, but I just always thought they were a bit heavy and bulky in a way. I think if you have tried on a Strass, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I really love this because it kind of just disperses out to the rest of the shoe, and it's on this see-through mesh. It makes it so beautiful. My most recent purchase, they're actually still in the box. I bought them actually quite a while ago, but they are the Chanel Espadrilles. So these are the ones in, I don't know if you can see, navy felt navy and gray felt, I guess. They are so beautiful. So when I was telling you about my Chanel slingback story, I actually saw these at the store as well, and I've been eyeing on them for a while, but because the slingbacks didn't fit me that well, I ended up buying these, and I really love them. The only problem is that I live in Hong Kong and it's raining and wet every single day. I've been told that I'm not allowed to wear them when it's raining, and it's also very hot at the moment. I know it's autumn, but it's still 30 something degrees, so I'm gonna save them for Europe next week. I guess it's very tough to say what my worst shoe investment is, because generally I would kind of work out whether or not the shoe is worth spending the money on. But there are these pair of shoes that I've been lusting over for quite a while. When they first came out, they were so beautiful, and I always told myself that I wanted a pair, but I never ended up getting it. I'm not quite sure why. Are basically these Louboutin ballet flats. They're the ones with the big bow, and I guess they're kind of the classic. I really like them because they're, you know, simple, but the one reason I don't like them is because they don't really make my legs look flattering. I generally have relatively slim legs. I just don't know why these shoes just don't flatter my legs at all. They just kind of make them very short, stumpy, and round, which is so weird because my legs are not short, stumpy, and round. I have pretty long legs. Maybe somebody can tell me why my legs look so unflattering in these shoes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure enjoyed sharing my shoe collection, and please check out my blog, which is in the link below, and my socials, of course, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. See you guys next time. Bye.